Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Matt and welcome back to Crypto Kings. It's a pleasure to have you guys back on the channel and we have an amazing video to talk about. So right now, Shiba Inu is up 24% on the day. I haven't said this since around May after Elon Musk's SNL skit, which ended up initially sending SHIB to the moon. And I want to talk about in today's video why this has happened and, of course, why the naysayers are proven wrong. So if you guys are new, drop a like and let's get right into it. So this is pretty monumental. Again, you guys can see it is up 24% on the day, which is just ridiculous. Now, we talked previously a little bit about some of the technicals behind why this had a little explosion yesterday. And you guys could see that for a while there, it was sort of consolidating. If I zoom out and look at really the big picture, man, these numbers here look dwarfed by this insane surge which we've seen. But I talked about in my video yesterday about this little surge here, and I said, hey, it looks like based on some fundamentals and some fundamental factors that this surge was largely due to technicals and not due to any sort of meme or viral tweet or anything like that, which would normally be considered a little sketchy. So again, I said that based on the falling wedges, which you guys could see here, obviously where the highs are getting lower, of course, and the lows are sort of staying the same. I said that this looks like an area where, of course, it is ready for a breakout, and sure enough, that has happened. Now, we saw this period of growth, which I talked about yesterday, and I said, hey, I wonder how much it's going to go down in this region. How low can it go before it ends up eventually crashing through a previous level of support? And thankfully, the lowest it ever got was 6.5, and then, holy moly, we look right after, and it is just an absolutely ridiculous surge here, all the way up to 0.00008, which, for those that don't know, is pretty big stuff. We've been waiting to get back to this range for a very long time. Now, one of the major catalysts behind this, as I'm sure you guys could have guessed, Ethereum, baby. Right now, up 7% on the day, right now at 3,100. And this is finally reminding me of the early, sort of May, June era of crypto this year, where everyone and their mother wanted to buy it and put it in their portfolio. And hey, this is a good investment. This isn't just, online hogwash, and even older people who might not know the fundamentals of cryptocurrency, obviously, or might not know much about it, still realize that, hey, this is something real. This is something substantial. So right now, Ethereum obviously being up around 7% is just humongous. And all the other ERC20 tokens, most of them, are following suit. Now, Bitcoin as well, you guys can see here, up a solid 2.5% on the day at 44,000. And man, I've been waiting for this day for so long. I'm sure you guys could agree with this. Just from a technical standpoint, man, this is what we were waiting for. And I've seen a lot of people on Twitter talking about this, that this is the time where Bitcoin, Ethereum, the bear market per se, has been put into a massive, massive halt. Because I'm sure you guys all heard that hey, a bear market's coming. All the altcoins like Shiba Inu are not going to perform very well during this time. And thankfully, SHIB has proven them all wrong here, being up 25% on the day, and it actually is trending here on CoinMarketCap here. And of course, Doge also being up a massive amount on the day, with some Twitter hype talking about Doge as well. So all around, man, this is fantastic. And I'm sure you guys could agree, there are a lot of circumstances in which, public sentiment is big. And of course, Doge and SHIB are, to an extent, meme tokens, but SHIB has actual functionality with SHIBASWAP, and Ethereum performing so well provides a bit of a backbone for this. This isn't just raw hype. This isn't just raw, uncorroborated, predictions that, don't make any sense. This is very stable long-term growth. And if you guys look at this over the past month, this is pretty nice. Now, is this going to hold? Probably not. It's probably not going to hold at this level above, where it was yesterday. But regardless, before we saw this little Twitter storm today with Dogecoin, before we saw, this section here, it was still up a good amount on the day. I mean, look at how much this has risen, without any of this, Twitter and public sentiment kind of thing. But just from a fundamental standpoint, look at how much this has already risen. So the idea here is that, hey, even if if a lot of these gains for today are halted, even if a lot of these end up going down and we lose some of it, we'd still have made incredible progress. So where do I predict we'll be tomorrow in 48 hours? Or where do I predict? Well, I like to guess, for the most part, when we see surges like this, that 50% of it is either artificial, inflated to some extent, and again, you want to look for good, sort of indicators that provide a solid backbone for this growth. And obviously, the biggest one here being Ethereum, as probably the most major indicator, because it isn't quite tied to SHIB in a meme way, but more in a fundamental way, where Doge obviously is tied to SHIB in a little bit more of a meme Twitter kind of way. But regardless, Doge being up so much on the day is a great thing. And then, of course, with Ethereum right now, Ethereum is also up, a good amount on the day and is finally actually holding itself above 3,000. So the test for the future, if you guys were wondering what the test is that Ethereum needs to, in my view, stay above 3,000 for the near future in order for SHIB to continue growing successfully. And speaking of growing successfully, if you wanted to grow your finances, link down below in the description to sign up for Webull. You guys get 2 free stocks if you sign up using my link. Sometimes they can be valued up to a lot of money, like $2,300 if you manage to get lucky with your stock. So again, link down below in the description, and you could always convert that to crypto, whatever you wanted to. So link down below, and you guys get started with Webull, and we both get some free money. Who can't love that? But regardless, Ethereum, man, is the number one sort of indicator here. And from a fundamental standpoint, of course, I'm sure the RSI is going to be through the roof here. And as you guys can see, it is reaching many periods here where it is being what is considered overbought. And that is to be expected. But here's the big thing. Right now, where SHIB is standing here at 8.1, the RSI is still considering it to be within the 30 to 70 range, meaning that right now, where SHIB is sitting, the relative strength index is not considering it to be what you would say overbought. So according to some of the fundamentals here, the RSI is saying that, hey, this being at 8 isn't that outrageous. This is very possible that it could maintain this. But I like to always prepare for the worst. I like to always go with maybe the most conservative estimate possible. So let's say that this entire period of growth was lost on the day. Let's say this entire period of growth here just evaporates tomorrow because, that was all Twitter hype, yada, yada. Let's say this evaporates. So where does that leave us? Well, a potential line that could leave us at here and where this would really test is 7.3. And you guys see that here. This is a good line to sort of assess, hey, how much of this growth here above this line is going to be maintained. We could also make another conservative estimate here and say, hey, how about 6.7? And you guys look at that here. This is another line where you guys could see at a couple periods, it bounces off of. A couple of times, this 6.7 line is considered a fine time for it to bounce off. So is 6.7 going to be the new line? Regardless, man, this is big stuff. And when you compare this to, where SHIB was a little bit ago, this is a very nice sign of growth. And I really do believe, and I really do hope that if some of this is maintained, we'll continue to see this go up steadily and a little bit, of course, in a less volatile fashion in the future. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully everything made sense. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more videos. Again, link down below in the description to Webull. Who doesn't love some free money? And of course, drop a comment. Let me know where you guys think SHIB is going to be in 24 hours from now. So thank you guys so much. My name is Matt. See you guys on the next one. Peace.